Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sudah semangat lagi ya, sudah istirahat sebentar, makan siang, sudah salat. Apakah ada teman-teman di luar yang masih masih bisa dipanggil mungkin sebelum kita ikuti sesi selanjutnya? Mungkin boleh di WA atau di telepon sambilan menunggu. Karena sesi ini juga sangat-sangat penting. Ini melanjutkan diskusi tadi yang disampaikan oleh Dr. Tawin dan juga Mbak Mita tadi ya, terkait dengan fokus di universitas di Amerika. Baik, kalau tidak ada lagi, selanjutnya kami serahkan kepada Mbak Vivi. Silakan, terima kasih.
Selamat siang, terima kasih atas kehadiran teman-teman. Mungkin siang ini saya lebih banyak sharing, lebih banyak sharing session lah gitu ya, untuk cerita-cerita tentang bagaimana sih kehidupan di Amerika gitu kan. Kadang-kadang kita berpikir, oh iya ya saya mau melanjutkan kuliah ke Amerika. Cari sekolahnya tuh seperti apa sih gitu ya, cari sekolah yang cocok dengan saya, sekolah paling baik, terbaik, what is the best school for me? Sekolah yang mana yang paling baik untuk saya? The best school is the best fit. Sekolah yang paling baik adalah sekolah yang cocok dengan semua kriteria yang kita punya. So we'll just skip a lot. So we'll begin with why the US. Kenapa sih harus di US? Kalau kita lihat it's moving by itself. So kalau kita lihat kita sering dengar QS World Rank, sering dengar ranking universitas mana sih yang nomor 1 di dunia. Kalau kita lihat dari ranking dari banyak berbagai macam university, kalau boleh dilihat US itu masih tetap paling atas, masih kiblatnya untuk pendidikan, kiblatnya masih ke US. Why? Karena salah satunya adalah cutting edge technology. Banyak teknologi, akses, network segala macam itu masih ada di Amerika. Kalau kita lihat inovasi-inovasi yang baru, inovasi baik dari teknologi, pendidikan, kesehatan, semua masih lebih banyak datangnya ujung-ujungnya dari Amerika. Work and study. Tadi sempat kita bicara tentang work and study. Kalau Fulbrighter kan nggak boleh kerja, ya kan? Karena harus fokus ke pendidikan, fokus selesaikan level pembelajaran. Tapi ada satu yang namanya itu adalah OPT dan CPT. OPT itu Optional Practical Training dan CPT itu Curriculum Practical Training. CPT itu dilaksanakan, Curriculum Practical Training adalah bagian dari pembelajaran, bagian dari kurikulum yang diambil pada saat pembelajaran. Jadi contoh kalau CPT itu, kalau di Indonesia bahasanya itu magang atau internship, CPT itu Curriculum Practical Training itu seperti magang tapi dibayar. Dan ini bagian dari curriculum training. Ya, banyak universitas yang mewajibkan CPT ini karena merupakan salah satu salah satu requirement untuk lulus. Baiknya adalah banyak universitas itu banyak sekali hubungan kerja dengan hubungan relationship dengan dengan kantor-kantor yang luar biasa. Contoh ya, ada satu universitas yang mungkin nggak banyak didengar. Salah satunya adalah York College of Pennsylvania. York College of Pennsylvania ini CPT-nya itu kerjanya di mana sih? Di Harley Davidson, di NASA, di Tesla. Banyak banget mereka list Amazon, list dari partner mereka. Jadi kalau teman-teman ada ambil engineering, misalkan engineering di mechanical atau automotive, nanti CPT-nya di mana? CPT-nya harus di salah satu yang tadi disebut itu. Bayangkan kalau kita ambil practical trainingnya di Harley Davidson gitu ya, kan keren ya buat untuk your own resume, portfolio, apalagi skills, practical skills yang bisa dibawa pulang ke Indonesia. Kalau OPT itu sesudah lulus baru bisa OPT. Jadi OPT itu optional, tidak wajib. Kalau CPT itu kadang-kadang wajib, tergantung dari universitas dan tergantung dari jurusan yang Bapak Ibu ambil. Ada satu lagi, you can work up to 20 hours per week. Yang tadi udah didiskusikan. Maksimum sampai 20 jam per minggu, termasuk dengan dependent Bapak Ibu. Jadi kalau Bapak Ibu bawa istri, bawa suami, your dependent can work up to 20 hours per week. Biasanya pekerjaan seperti ini tersedia di kampus. Jadi librarian assistant, teaching assistant, research assistant, segala macam itu biasanya banyak. Terutama bagian bidang-bidang STEM, bidang-bidang research itu banyak sekali. Ada satu murid namanya Aditya, dia undergraduate, dia sekarang di Harvard. Tahun kedua dia sudah diambil oleh profesornya untuk jadi laboratorium assistant. Ya sampai baru tahun kedua dia tuh pengalamannya, researchnya sudah luar biasa. Bahkan diajak nulis sama profesornya. Itu jadi bahan dia untuk bekal dia untuk lanjut lagi untuk ke S2 ya. So banyak sekali opportunity-nya dan mereka ini dibayar ya. Kemudian network, we talk about network, kita selalu bicara tentang network jejaring. International students di Amerika itu masih rasionya cukup tinggi, apalagi di kota-kota pendidikan seperti kota Boston, di New York. Nanti Pak Martin itu punya peta, nanti Mr. Martin has a map where the international students congregate. Di sini bisa jadi bahan jejaring, jadi bukan hanya dengan American students, tapi juga dari peserta-peserta international students dari negara-negara yang lain. Nanti tagih ya sama Mr. Martin ya, petanya itu ada di mana sebarannya. Ini saya membahas ada 100 the top 100 university. Kalau kita lihat mapnya Amerika, maybe I can ask Pak Martin to explain a little bit about the American map. Pak Martin tuh rumahnya di mana sih? What is the greatest state, Pak Martin?
No, this group already knows the best state. The best state, what's the name? Oh, different group?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you think? What's the best state in America? I mean, there are many states, 50 states. So what's the best one? Security. Take this girl out, please. Okay. Actually, it's true that Ibu Fifi likes Pennsylvania very much, okay, because there are lots of universities there. Okay, but the best state, oh, come on. You know very well what the state is. You can't. Okay, what I heard somebody say. You can do it here? Really? Okay, what's the beautiful state that has like it looks like Semarang. Florida, good. Ibu Fifi, give that man a scholarship now. Yes, right. He's
We need door prize ya for
more prizes. Yeah.
We need prizes. So tadi sebentar ya kita tampilkan lagi mapnya ya. Wait for the map. Don't go anywhere. Okay.
actually it rejected because you said Pennsylvania. That's why. I think Ibu Fifi's computer is made in China. We told her to buy American computer, and she said no, sorry.
That's Pak Martin.
Fifi, it says the top 100. Does that mean the population? What's the top mean?
It's the top ranking university, so ranking. But be careful. I'll discuss it, and Pak Martin will also discuss that. Hati-hati ketika be careful when we read about school ranking, university ranking. Read it with caution. Hati-hati membaca ranking university. Karena we're not looking for university. Kita tidak mencari university. We're looking for the best for the program. Tergantung dari program yang Bapak Ibu cari. Percuma kalau rankingnya nomor 1 tapi programnya tidak sesuai dengan yang Bapak Ibu cari. Satu ya. Yang kedua, jangan salah membaca pada saat membaca ranking. Ranking itu bias, karena tergantung siapa yang menulis. Jadi hati-hati ketika read it with caution. Boleh dibaca, boleh diperhatikan, tapi jadikan salah satu acuan. Jangan cari I want to go to top 10, tapi kalau programnya tidak ada dan tergantung bacanya ya, kadang-kadang nomor 10 oleh US rank, nomor 500 di US World, itu tergantung siapa penulis rankingnya. Yang ke-1 itu, yang kedua juga tahunnya, setiap tahun itu ada naik turun. Itu naik turun itu bukan hanya dari quality program, tapi dari quality lulusan. Jadi salah satu indikator ranking itu adalah juga lulusan dari fakulti atau dari university, kemana mereka bekerja, presentasi dari siswa yang lanjut ke jenjang selanjutnya ke S2 atau ke S3 atau yang lanjut ke kuliah. Ini adalah salah satu indikator kenapa bisa university itu naik atau turun. Ya, okay. So Pak Martin tadi katanya kan di bawah ya, di Florida. So if you're looking at the map here, Florida itu di
Okay, so the little chart here, 1, 2, 3, you see dark blue, light blue, and yellow. And the dark blue is the top 100 universities. So you must understand that when you see like this doesn't mean one university. This means one, like in the top 100 universities. Okay, so my question for you is, if you look very carefully at America, okay, this is really big. The country is big. Give you an example. Okay, from here, this would be New York, Boston. If this is Jayapura, okay, this is Banda Aceh. Well, that's how big. Okay, so it's really big. Now, question for you is this: it's the dark blue. What do you notice about the dark blue? What can you see? There's something from this map that tells you something. Anybody? Look carefully. Where is the dark blue? Here, there. Yeah. Fifi, what you think that's?
Yes, no.
Okay.
Belum pas.
No, because look, this is dark blue is the top university. So let's take Michigan. Wait a minute, what happened to Michigan? Why isn't the top? The University of Michigan? It's what?
University of Michigan is top 100.
But it's not blue?
It's behind the orange.
Oh, behind it. Okay. Anyway, you can see here, okay, if you look at my hand, it's blue, sort of like this. Blue on the outside, okay, because those are the big cities. Okay? For example, in Indonesia, where do you find the big university? Semarang, a big city, Medan, Jakarta, of course. Right, okay, and Bandung, okay, and this is the same. You find the big places in the cities, and also you'll notice that this is the ocean, Pacific Ocean, and this is where the ports are. Okay, and it also means that's where money is. It takes money, okay, to make a university. Okay, so that is the reason of these top. There are some here, okay, but the big universities tend to be like on the coasts.
There are more university in the East Coast area. So that part, this one is East Coast, and this part is West Coast.
Yeah. I mean, if you look like all of this, and then here, these. Now I know you're thinking, oh my God, they have no universities. No, what it means is that the universities are just not at that level, okay, or they're specialist universities.
Right. So if we're looking at this map, kira-kira Harvard, itu ada di mana sih? Harvard, MIT. NYU di mana? Boston, yeah. Boston itu, it's
A little bit here.
yeah. There.
Actually,
Right? And there is Yale also in Providence.
like about
There.
here.
Yeah.
Here, yeah.
Jadi rata-rata memang terkonsentrasi di East Coast. Kalau yang top 100 di West Coast, we have UCLA, sering dengar ya. Sering dengar juga Stanford, ini di California. Rata-rata sebaran orang Indonesia ada di mana? Most Indonesian students, where are they located?
No, most of them. There are Indonesian students all over.
Yeah.
Okay, but she's saying where's the number one location for Indonesian students?
Will not guess it. It's in Michigan. Michigan State University, and we have a lot of Michigan State University graduates. They are now sitting high-level ranking officials. Banyak peserta USAID prestasi, right? Went to University of Michigan State, not University, Michigan State University. Mereka sudah kembali sekarang menempati posisi strategis di pemerintahan. Itu ada satu kota namanya East Lansing. East Lansing is kayaknya udah kampung Indo zaman dulu. Itu ada banyak sekali orang Indo di East Lansing. East Lansing has one of the largest mosque. Tadi ada yang tanya, ada di mana? Di East Lansing ada one of the largest mosque right in front of the university. Ya, jadi so rata-rata Amerika is Muslim friendly. They are, one of the thing about the US that we can learn from them is the tolerance, budaya toleransi, ramah terhadap foreigners. Tadi Pak Dr. Kustiwan tadi sharing tadi putranya sakit, mereka bantu. Itu benar banget. Mereka sangat bantu. You have any problem, communicate. This will be gladly to help. So let's go back.
Kustiwan.
Oh, iya, Pak Kustiwan. SD1 tuh sendirian, nggak sendirian, maksudnya he's in the middle.
Kansas.
So tadi kan kita ke ujung yang kota-kota besar, kan New York, Boston, segala macam. Not me.
I know it's not you. I can see it's on your computer. Is this from your PowerPoint or is it from the website?
I think they remote my computer to their computer.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, Ibu Fifi, your secret address is 62804. Very secret. 040712.
No, it's actually their computer.
Okay,
That's
good.
628. So kita lanjut ya. Tadi sebaran international students itu juga rata-rata memang di kota-kota besar. Tapi tadi salah satu yang kita tadi dibahas adalah living expenses, right? Living allowance. Apalagi kalau mau membawa keluarga gitu ya. So then we can discuss where is the best more ideal place for if you want to bring your family, your children. We can discuss it a little, yeah.
So if I understand, your question is you want them to tell you what the best place is for your family and for you to study. Okay, the best school is in Florida. Okay, no snow.
Dan salah satunya adalah juga iklim. Pada saat kita memilih sekolah gitu kan, if you are kadang-kadang winter can be depressing. Apalagi winter di daerah atas ya. Daerah atas itu winter bukan cuma 4 bulan, kadang-kadang lebih dari 4 bulan, bisa sampai 6 bulan. Kedinginan, tidak lihat matahari cuma 4 sampai 6 jam per hari. That can be depressing. Itu mungkin buat mereka yang gampang, aku adaptasinya nggak masalah yang kayak begitu, dan it's fine. Tapi buat mereka yang mungkin agak kesulitan untuk adaptasi segala macam, mungkin pilihannya ke bawah, ke Florida, California bagian bawah sini itu juga tidak bersalju, tidak dingin. Tapi bagian atas ke arah Ohio, ke Washington State, ya itu dingin juga ya. Kemarin ada cerita dari Ibu Amira. Ibu Amira is PhD graduate sekarang di Unair. Ada cerita dari Ibu Amira. I have a story from Ibu Amira. Always remember her story. Jadi dia melamar ke UW, ke University of Washington. Terus dia Ibu Amira ini research tentang everything about Washington. Oh, saya mau ke sini. Dia bilang saya mau ke Capitol Building segala macam. Pas beli tiket sampai di sana, loh kok bukan Washington, mana Capitolnya gitu kan. Ternyata dia di Washington yang sini, not Washington DC, sebelah sana. Jadi pemikiran dia
Jayapura, Banda Aceh, yeah, she made a mistake. Yeah,
jadi ya itu ada Washington State dan ada Washington DC. Jauh sekali dari ujung ke ujung. Yang di sini Washington State itu yang terkenal mungkin Seattle. Seattle itu tempat lahirnya Starbucks.
What is it you said? Starbucks. Okay.
Where Starbucks starts in Seattle.
And
Seattle.
Close to Indonesia. Oh, a little bit. Yeah.
Ya, lebih dekat lah ya kalau ke Indonesia. Kalau dari Indonesia sampai Los Angeles itu mungkin sekitar 18 jam, tapi kalau sampai ke ujung sana, sampai ke New York, Boston, JFK itu sampai 24 sampai 27 jam perjalanan. Nah, so jadi ya boleh dipikirkan juga nih lokasi yang mana. Tapi sebaran-sebaran ini jadi penting. Apakah pada saat memilih universitas, apakah kalian Bapak Ibu perlu dukungan-dukungan dari dari teman sekampung gitu ya. Kalau perlu dukungan teman sekampung, ya mungkin carinya ke tempat-tempat yang banyak orang Indonesia atau banyak orang Asia. Tapi kalau memang saya maunya fokus, nggak mau, saya mau bener-bener kerja, mau cari network, mau hanya berkumpul dengan orang mahasiswa Amerika, dan go to the middle, like kayak tadi Pak Dr. Kikus ya ke Kansas segala. Di bawah itu ada Texas yang gede banget. What is famous about Texas, Mr. Martin?
Boy.
Oh boy.
And
yeah.
Petroleum.
Ya, jadi banyak diaspora Indonesia berkumpul di Texas, terutama di daerah tengah, di Austin, Dallas, Lubbock, Midwest, Midland, di Texas. Itu banyak orang Indonesia, tapi bukan kuliah. Mereka sudah bekerja di sana, termasuk salah satunya Wamen Energi ya, dulu di Texas.
You know, Ibu Fifi, I think this is the time we're supposed to ask Pak Yos. Yos, I think Texas, it's California. Which one is the biggest state? Biggest state is Texas or California?
Which one is the biggest?
Look carefully. Come on, Pak. You know
the biggest state.
The biggest state in America. It's not Pennsylvania, no.
Mana? Where is the biggest state?
Anybody? Oh, look, they're all going like biggest state in America. Okay. Anybody? Okay, I'll give you a hint. It begins with the letter A.
Alaska.
Very good. The
Yes.
state, okay, the picture here is really about as big as this. That's how big Alaska is.
Kalau mau lihat,
Yo, it's not
yeah.
again. Every university we take him to, he never gets the right answer here. Okay.
Ya, kalau mau lihat polar bear, if you want to learn with polar bear, then you go to Anchorage to Alaska. So anyway, ini sebaran universitas yang banyak banget dari ujung sampai ke ujung. Salah satu beda sistem pendidikan di Amerika, ada pesanan dari Pak Yos. Itu sistem pendidikan di Amerika dengan sistem di US itu beda. Kalau di US, kalau di Indo, kita semua universitas itu di dalam bawah naungan Kementerian Pendidikan, Kebudayaan dan Ristek ya. Atau kalau yang bagian agama di bawah Mora, di bawah Kemenak. Kalau di US itu mereka independen. Mereka punya apa yang disebut namanya SACS, WASC, Middle State, itu mereka namanya accreditation. Jadi mereka tidak bernaung, jadi mereka tidak diregulasi oleh kementerian, tapi mereka diregulasi atau dipastikan kualitasnya dari akreditasi. Dan ada macam-macam badan akreditasi. Sebelah kiri itu semua ke WASC, Western Association Colleges and School. Kemudian di tengah ada Middle State College and School. Terus di sebelah kanan itu Western and SACS. SACS itu ke bawah, Southern Association College and Schools, dan SACS. So jadi mereka diatur oleh badan akreditasi. Oleh sebab itu, pada saat mencari program studi, it is very important, penting sekali lihat akreditasinya dari. Karena mereka tidak diregulasi oleh pemerintah. So accreditation is very important. If you are looking for an engineering degree, look for a university that has ABET engineering, ABET accreditation, ABET. Kalau cari bisnis, CBBCS. Jadi itu semua tuh semua ada badan akreditasinya sendiri. Itu yang menentukan kualitas. Kadang kalau misalnya kadang mereka ada double accreditation, kadang sampai triple accreditation. Semakin banyak badan akreditasi yang memberikan license kepada mereka to operate that program, the better the school. Ya, jadi bukan bergantung kepada kementerian. Bahkan di Ministry of Education in the US itu lahir jauh sesudah Ministry of Education is born in Indonesia. Ya enggak? When was the Ministry of Education is born in the US?
70 or 80 something? I forgot.
76.
Yeah, no, 1976.
Sedangkan Indonesia sudah punya Ministry of Education Kemendikbud dari tahun 46. Jadi kita sudah punya Kementerian Pendidikan jauh sebelum mereka punya Kementerian Pendidikan.
Sorry.
Ya, jadi yang salah satunya adalah ketika mereka tidak berlindung di bawah atau bukan berlindung, diregulasi oleh pemerintah. Jadi mereka ada yang merdeka belajar itu betul-betul merdeka belajar. Jadi makanya oleh sebab itu universitas di Amerika, if you're looking for a specialty program, like if you're looking for mining, where do you go for mining? To Colorado. Karena di situ tempatnya.
But why? Ibu Fifi, Indonesian girl, why is it here?
Yes, why? Kenapa?
Mountains.
Yeah.
Even the name of this state is Montana. But Colorado has the big mountains and the mines going into the mountains.
Ya, jadi specialty itu terbentuk karena termasuk karena salah satunya adalah lokasi dari universitas tersebut. Texas A&M terkenal dengan everything about petroleum engineering.
Right.
Ya, jadi itu sebabnya ketika kita mencari university, when we are looking for university, lihat satu lokasi, akreditasi, jadi bukan hanya world ranking, right? And what is Florida famous for?
Well, number one, it's me. Okay. Number two is Donald Trump lives in Florida. Okay. Or maybe Donald Trump is number one. I'm number two. Okay. But the big business in Florida, you're actually right. Okay. For those of you who are studying hospitality and tourism, it's Florida. Florida is the universities there are very good in that, and also in marine biology, because our state is completely surrounded by water, so we have a lot of research there.
Okay. Okay, so anything to else? Oh, ada yang mau ditanyakan? Belum saya lanjut? Yes. Lanjut ya. Okay. So tadi udah dibahas ya, the best school is the best fit school. Read with caution. Terus kemudian yang tadi selain program quality yang kita harus pikirkan tadi adalah lokasi. Salah satunya adalah iklim, dingin atau panas atau dingin. Kalau mau pergi ke Arizona State, then you gonna go to desert gitu, panas di sana. Ya, kalau mau culture, di rich culture itu mungkin ke kota-kota besar, karena di kota-kota metropolitan itu segala macam orang dari segala macam dunia, dari segala bagian dunia ada. Opportunitiesnya kemudian opportunities itu working. Jadi kalau misalnya mau ke international relation, where do you want to go for international relation? Saya mencari, ketika Bapak Ibu mencari koneksi yang dekat ke New York lah, karena PBB di situ, gitu. Ke Boston karena banyak pusat-pusat NGO ada di sana. So lifestyle preference penting loh. Lifestyle preference, mau kota besar atau kota kecil. Kalau kota besar ya harus siap-siap mental, segala yang harus siap melihat yang tidak mau dilihat ada gitu ya. Di sini pun di Indonesia pun ada gitu. So, kalau mau mencari tempat yang lebih nyaman, yang fokus, ya mungkin kita cari ke kota-kota yang kecil. Nanti kita bahas ya, ada beberapa contoh universitas yang saya akan highlight hari ini. Nah, yang bisa dipakai ini adalah tools-tools yang bisa dipakai. Niche.com. Niche.com ini bisa, boleh dicatat, nanti saya akan kasih lihat contohnya. Niche.com ini bisa dimasukkan kalau misalkan saya mau cari program, graduate program. Ini jurusannya ABC gitu. Nanti akan keluar tuh comparisonnya. Kita bisa bandingkan beberapa universitas. What's the best from this university and that university and this gitu. Princeton Review also juga punya tools untuk lihat. Kadang-kadang kalau kita langsung nge-Google gitu ya, kita bisa lost sendiri di dalam Google. Niche.com, Princeton Review itu membawa semua universitas di dalam satu halaman, jadi untuk memudahkan untuk mencari. Kita ke University Highlight.
So what Ibu Vivi is saying is like really important, because sometimes you really need to look carefully and make sure you talk to some people too who lived and studied in the area you're talking about. Like, for example, some new things that I found out was that when I was like you looking for a degree, I was thinking that like I didn't want to go to Boston. Too cold. Boston's a nice city, but it's too cold for me. But somebody told me, they said, you know, Martin, Boston, the nickname Boston is University City. And I said, yeah, because Harvard is there. They said, no, Harvard is there, but that's not the reason. It's university cities because there's Harvard, MIT, Boston College, Boston University,
Northeastern, Tufts, Suffolk, Emerson, Babson.
All of these are in one town, okay? Now, the thing that's important for you are thinking about Boston University, is that if you go to, you don't need to go to Harvard. You can go to any of the Boston schools, and with your student card, okay, you can go to Harvard, to the Harvard Library.
Yes.
Okay, or to the MIT Library. And even more than that, your university may have agreements so that you could take maybe one class. If Harvard has a special class, or MIT has a special class that you want, just one class, you can take it there, and Harvard will give you the credit for this. I didn't know this.
Yes.
This would be like, suddenly makes Harvard very interesting place. Another is like in my state, in Florida, is that if you are a student in a Florida state school, which means Florida State University, University of Florida, University of South Florida, Central Florida University. If you are a student and you have your card there, all of the hotels, all of the parks, Disneyland, okay, Disney World, and Epcot Center, all the big parks there are less than half price for you. Less than half price. Other universities also, university has agreements with the city, not with other universities, so that your student card allows you, maybe the same in Indonesia, I don't know. If your student card, if you go on the bus or the train, and sometimes plane, half price, student price. So this is something sometimes you don't know until you need to kind of talk to people. They sometimes don't put this on the website. You have to find it out. But good to be looking at these things.
Yeah, like if you are in Boston, like you let's say you are not studying in Harvard, but you study at Boston University, you can audit a class in Harvard. You can go to Harvard Public Library. Beautiful, I'll show you later. Beautiful, really beautiful campus. You can go to MIT and have a relationship with their faculty members and all that. You know, so but there is a but. Boston is one of, I wouldn't say very expensive, but it can be expensive. So so jadi ketika memutuskan untuk mau pergi ke Boston ya, karena Boston itu like Mr. Martin said, it's a university city. It can be expensive. Make sure your allowance meets the requirement. Like, you know, you don't want to go there and then, you know, you're stranded. You're not going to be stranded, but just make sure that you budget your allowance, especially if you're getting from PDP or Fulbright or from MOEC or from Mora. Make sure your living allowance is enough. In Boston, you don't need a car. Ada dua hal ada dua type of city lah ya in the US. A city that you don't need a car. In Boston, you don't need a car. Really, you don't. Like you can go walk from one university to the other, or you take a train, like a subway and MRT. And with your student card, it can be 50% off. I think it's 50% off for Boston, for university card. Buses are everywhere, so you don't really need a car. But then if you go to like a small city like University of Rochester, you do need a car or some form of transport. Like I think University of Kansas also you need a car.
Probably.
Yeah. So that is something that you need to research. Itu nggak ada mungkin, is maybe not on the website ya, mungkin nggak ada di website. That's why, you know, we USAID team LPDP will help you with that questions, because we have people on the ground, we have our alumni everywhere, even from USA Prestasi that already returned. These are going to be your source of information. So salah satunya contohnya Northeastern University. So Northeastern itu ada banyak. This is an old private university. Kemarin Pak Adi ya yang tanya ya, kalau international relation itu mana? This one. Ini lagi booming, Northeastern University. Putranya Pak Sandiaga Uno lulusan dari Northeastern University, baru lulus tahun yang lalu, yang putri. Dari international relation. Ini private university, termasuk salah satu yang cukup besar, very big. It's right in the middle of Boston City. Itu sebelahan dengan mall, Prudential Mall. It's very big. But they also have other location. San Francisco, Seattle, Silicon Valley, Portland. Dan semuanya beda karakteristiknya. Jadi walaupun misalkan aku mau pilih di Northeastern, masih banyak lagi tuh pilihannya. There's still more things to think about which Northeastern you're gonna go to. So ask questions. Those are the only way that you'll get information. Fokus dari Northeastern University ini real world work experience. Largest co-op. Co-op itu yang tadi saya bilang curriculum practical training. Jadi semua program itu mereka mewajibkan sebagai bagian dari kurikulum untuk kerja real work yang dibayar sebagai bagian dari kurikulum training. Itu mereka memang programnya seperti itu, terutama undergraduate dan graduate. PhD itu tergantung dari masing-masing tesis, tesisnya ya, masing-masing namanya research, tergantung research yang dilakukan. Oh, disappeared again. So tadi ada Northeastern, tadi ada di Boston, ada San Francisco. Boston dan San Francisco itu mirip karakternya. What do you think about San Francisco? It's your alley.
Like as a city?
Yes.
Beautiful, expensive. But very, very near Indonesia. The reason I'm laughing is because many Indonesians tell me, Martin, what's the city that's like, you know, if I want my family to visit me, and Seattle. Yeah, it's only 22.
17 hours.
How much?
17 hours to Seattle or to LA.
Oh, 17 hours in the plane. 17. And they're yeah.
Dibandingkan 24 jam ke ujung. So, Silicon Valley, ada yang tahu Silicon Valley? Apa? Silicon Valley? Basketball? No. What is Silicon Valley? Apple.
All of the big computer IT companies are
IT.
Silicon Valley.
So, kalau mau belajar computer
California.
science, yeah. Mau learn computer science, computer engineering, you mau dekat dengan aksesnya, go to Silicon Valley. Right? Portland, what is it?
I'm not sure if it's at Portland, Oregon or Portland,
Portland,
Maine.
Oregon.
Okay.
What? Ball? Basketball?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah. Okay. So here we have emphasis.
Emphasis of the school places on hands-on, real-world work. Jadi mereka buka Silicon Valley specifically for their computer engineering program. Salah satunya because they are located in Silicon Valley. So ada 250 lebih master's degree program, ada 18 doctorate program including Indonesia. Nanti teman-teman bisa lihat sendiri di barcode.
Do you want to explain what this is really important?
Yeah,
Or
I did.
just-
It's the largest co-op. Co-op is part of the CPT, the curriculum practical training. Is part of the curriculum. Wajib, tergantung dari jurusan, tapi ini adalah bagian dari internship yang dibayar. They are the first one to actually launch the co-op. So students will, even the undergraduate student from the year 2, they actually have the hands-on practical training at the company, paid internship.
The student receives some. Wow.
Yes. And the visa allows you to do that, so it's all legal. Jadi jangan pernah sekali-sekali never ever work illegally in the US. You will never return. Apa? Never. Always follow.
That's why I'm working in Indonesia, so they don't find me if I'm coming from.
Yeah, so that is very important. Never work illegally. Untuk pekerjaan yang legal, yang boleh dilakukan untuk visa F1, F2, J1 dan J2 itu sampai 20 jam di dalam universitas. Banyak banget kesempatan. Trust me, especially during the summer, work is everywhere. Salah satu pekerjaan yang biasa dikerjakan sama university sama student, international students adalah become the university ambassador. So mereka ajak tour gitu ya untuk mereka, karena kita kan karena mereka ada yang school visits, university visits. Itu setiap summer one of our student can make like about $400 a week doing tour. So
Not bad.
it's not bad. So opportunities are there. Just make sure you never work legally. You never work. Okay? The next, University of Rochester. This is also another private university. This is a research university. So kalau mau cari research university, University of Rochester can be one of your choice. It's actually on the Beasiswa Indonesia Maju, Beasiswa Kemendikbud, and some of the LPDP. So mereka masuk di dalam list itu. Ini national rankingnya. Yang tadi saya bilang hati-hati ketika membaca national ranking, karena setiap badan yang memberikan ranking itu beda-beda. Emphasisnya on research. This is Rochester, New York, not Rochester, Minnesota. We also have a Rochester in Minnesota. So jangan salah nanti. Nanti kita lihat seperti apa sih Rochester nih. So the next one, kemarin ada yang tanya, Pak Adi juga nih kemarin yang tanya, untuk research yang lebih banyak ke interfaith interfaith relationship. So Minnesota is one of the really example of the US. Minnesota adalah satu-satunya negara bagian yang salah satu congresswoman-nya adalah seorang Muslim, Ibu Ilham Omar. Ibu Ilham Omar. She's a Muslim. She's from Somalia. She was from Somalia. She's American. But Minnesota ini terutama Twin Cities, mereka jadi salah satu tempat research untuk interfaith discussion. Ya. University Minnesota ada 5, ada di Rochester, Crookston, Duluth, Twin Cities. Ini juga sama research based. Social science, kemarin ada yang tanya juga, social science itu the third among US public university.
It's third. Social science?
Yes.
Wow, didn't know that.
Public, between US public university. So this ini University of Minnesota juga ada di dalam list LPDP, ada di dalam list MOEC, Kemendikbud. Jadi bisa jadi salah satu yang bisa dipertimbangkan. Nomor berapa? Nomor 1 di College of Education and Human Development, rank as number 1. And number 13 in Psychology Best Public Education. So this is one of sample that we can discuss. Hukum, you will want to go to University of Washington. This one. That one.
Eastern?
University of Washington. That one.
Here.
There. Oh, they have they have very specific law, comparative study, Asian studies, anti-terrorism. So yes, that is one of, and that is already have Indonesian students working with them for researches that are relevant for Indonesia. So you want to go there. We were talking about John Hopkins. Where is John Hopkins? Is over there in the East Coast.
Right in here.
Yeah. John Hopkins is interesting because it's located in Baltimore. Not the.
Johns Hopkins is excellent. Okay, beautiful, excellent school. Baltimore is. I feel bad about trashing their city, but
it's not the I say it politely. Not. If you're in Baltimore, you need to exercise caution. The school itself is very safe. Very safe. All the universities in the US are safe. They're we call them blue campus. What is blue campus? Blue campus is everywhere you go in the US, in the university, because universities are usually big. Yeah, the university in the US, especially the public or like that, you have what we call blue, like a blue lights apa ya? Nino ya, siren yang ada di atas mobil polisi. The Nino. So in campus, in blue campus, all campus are usually now all blue campus. You'll find that Nino everywhere. You tap that, somebody will come and get. Usually the time limit is 2 minutes. From the time you press that button, 2 minutes should somebody come to pick. If you study at the library, say you finish at 2 a.m., you don't want to go by yourself to the dorm or whatever, you call that, somebody will come and escort you back. So US universities are safe. Contrary to all the media, they're safe. But when you go out to the campus, you need to exercise caution, like everywhere else, right? Like Jakarta is the same, you exercise caution. But Johns Hopkins is located there in Baltimore. So beautiful campus, big entrance, beautiful laboratorium building. They are connected with many hospitals. So if you want to work like in the healthcare, Johns Hopkins has one of the largest network. Mount Sinai, with one of the blues.
Blue Cross.
Blue Cross, right? So it's a large hospital, large healthcare provider. Another one that has large healthcare health network, NYU. NYU Langone is one of the best medical center. So where is NYU? Also in the East Coast. You harus siap dingin. You have to be ready to be cold.
New York University. Yeah.
Yes, NYU Langone. Medical. What else tadi? Pharmacy. I think. Carnegie Mellon, yes. Yes, where's Carnegie Mellon? Carnegie Mellon is in Pittsburgh.
It's in Pennsylvania. Okay, so I think Pittsburgh would be probably around here.
Carnegie Mellon, if you know public policies, if you want to learn policies, cyber security, engineering, Carnegie Mellon is the top. If you would like to know more about Carnegie Mellon, we'll be happy to talk and bring the representative to talk to you too. But it's interesting, right?
I think in this group there are quite a few
pharmacy
or in a pharmacy or medicine or this. Yeah, see, that's what I thought there were a good number of them.
Any engineering? Okay, Islamic studies. You will not guess where is the best studies. Sir? Better than McGill. Georgetown University. Also over there. Also in East Coast. Okay. McGill is a little further, but it's
off the map.
Still
is up here.
But Georgetown is very well known for their Islamic studies. They have an Islamic center in Georgetown. Georgetown is
Washington, D.C., the capital.
Beautiful. It's very beautiful. So I'll have my road show this December. I'll record all these campuses. I'll send it to you if you like. It's far from cherry blossom. It's still 6 more months. We haven't begun the winter yet. Yes, tadi engineering, education, pharmacy, medicine, international relation, pol sci,
Communication. No?
film. Interfaith is Minnesota, University of Minnesota. Yes, yang tadi. Education, you want to go to Rochester, Warner School of Education, or Minnesota also has a School of Education. Penn State or UPenn? UPenn, okay. Where's UPenn? Also over there.
University of
Pennsylvania. Yes.
Here.
UPenn also the same like Baltimore, the area, similar. So. Anybody else? Yes. Like I shared, right? Bigger city, bigger complex problem. The same like Jakarta. You go to Jakarta, you expect a bigger. You go to Semarang, you expect less problem. Jadi, so it really depends on how you. Martin, you want to answer that?
I mean, I'm American, so of course I want you to think good things about my country, okay? But I think actually, look at how many Indonesians go to America and have very successful experiences, not just in the university, but traveling all over, and traveling more than me. They sometimes know more about America than me. And I found that all of them, and you seem very much like them, they're, we call it in English, we call it savvy, S-A-V-V-Y, savvy. Okay, the savvy means that when you're in a new place, okay, you can be tourist, but at the same time, you're not like, la la la, where am I? And you don't do stupid things like, how much is that? Let's see, enough? I mean, you don't say Bodo things like that. You are very clever, okay? All of you are, you are children of Pasaraya, so you know very well what to look for. You know that at night, if you want to walk someplace and it's lots of light, okay, other people are around, okay, but if you're looking, the street has not much light, okay, it's very dark, no people, just you walk. You might, come on, even in Indonesia, you think, I think I'm going to that. I mean, many people say to me, oh, Martin, my God, you live in Jakarta? Oh, are you okay? Is everything okay? And I'm always surprised. I go, yeah, and they, it's fine, okay, because I just look around and, but as Ibu Fifi and Pat Yosef heard me say many times, okay, you Indonesians have a certain thing that is very powerful for you, okay? All of you have fantastic smiles. Now, I know you're laughing and you think, oh, Martin, come on. No, it's actually true. You all have such, and I'm talking not just about girls, but the guys also. You have the kind of smile that if you're feeling you have a problem with some American, white, black, brown, whatever color, okay, and you're feeling, this is not going very well, smile. And smile and say, I'm sorry, I don't understand. What, do you need something? Can I help you with that? And it always works, okay? You guys have a fantastic smile. In my opinion, of all the Asian countries, the Indonesians have best smiles. You guys just, I mean, even when I'm on Transjakarta and everybody's like pushing me and everything, sometimes, and I'm like, the person goes, oh, sorry, bye. And like, I have to smile too. So anyway, your question is good, okay, about should we be careful and all of this. The answer is yes, please be careful. Okay, you will be in another country, but you will do very well, exactly like about 10,000 Indonesians have done before you.
Yes. But yeah, exercise caution. Please hati-hati, itu kan bijaksana ya. Tapi kalau tadi lifestyle, cari permasalahan kota, ya jangan tantangin juga gitu kan ke daerah-daerah yang memang kan kayak Boston is very safe karena itu kota mahasiswa kayak di Jogja gitu. Tapi ada satu bagian daerah yang memang low income. Jangan ke sana, nggak ada keperluan ke sana juga sih gitu. Ya. Ya kadang-kadang again lihat dari experience teman-teman yang sebelumnya sudah berangkat. I've gone from Papua to Aceh. Personally saya belum pernah mengalami kejadian nggak enak lah gitu. I take train, I fly. Yeah, you have weird people, but it's isolated location. Itu like kejadian-kejadian yang tidak berhubung. Pilihan lifestyle. Kota kecil. Kalau kota kecil orangnya juga lebih sedikit. Orang lebih sedikit ya gak banyak masalah yang kompleks.
There was a girl, I just remember this. A girl said to me one time, said she studied in America, Indonesian girl, and she came back to Indonesia, and I said, okay, so tell me, like, what, any problems? You know, everything was okay? And she said, well, one time I was like sitting in a restaurant, and a lady came to me and said, why are you in our country? Why don't you go home? Go back home. And like, it's hard like this. And the girl was like this, and she said, oh, I'm here because I want to meet Americans. We don't have many Americans in Indonesia, so I needed to come here to meet Americans. The other woman was so surprised. It's like, huh? What? Like, she just walked away. But I thought that was a good answer. You know, like somebody says to you, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing here? Go, try meeting Americans.
Why don't you say, I'm American?
Yeah.
Because Americans are coming from different colors and shapes and forms. Yeah, I think, anything else do you want to add? Show you some Indonesian. Oh, this is, let's go. I want to show you Indonesian in Harvard. This Indonesian. She wears hijab. She's in Harvard. She's studying public health. The breakfast. Because it's casted. She lives in a separate apartment. Jadi agak jauh dari kampusnya dia. Dari Harvard dia agak jauh. Dia naik kereta kampus. Jadi kalau di Amerika katanya ada kebiasaan baru. Sebelum kita keluar lihat dulu ini sekarang cuacanya kayak mana gitu. Kalau kita kan di sini keluar hari apapun kecuali kalau hujan, keluar aja. Tapi kalau di sana cek dulu kalau -5 bajunya. Ya, ini apartemennya mbaknya ini. Apartemennya ini agak jauh dari kampus, jadi dia naik. Ini -5 belum ada salju ya. Kalau udah ada salju, kadang-kadang saljunya pakai sepatunya disesuaikan. This one of the one that says, you you please share your bad experience in find any CVS pharmacy, that's tempatnya kita beli obat-obatan. Ini MRT-nya dia naik, keretanya, the train, one of the orange line in Boston blew up. Nobody heard, but it blew up, so they changed with the new. Skip there. Okay. So ini theater style. Jadi kalau I think tomorrow Pak Martin will share with you about studying in the US. Bapak Ibu harus active. Yeah, we have to active asking, otherwise you will be drowned. Tenggelam di antara teman-teman karena kelasnya cukup besar. Jadi kalau untuk PhD program ya, cuman ada course-course yang mungkin lebih kecil kelas-kelasnya. Tapi kalau relationship with the professor, relationship with the faculty member is very important. Be critical. Makan di sini, makan di university itu pakai meal card. Di tuition itu sudah include ada yang namanya meal card. Jadi jadi makan ini kasih karena nggak bayar lagi. Berani kasih, has to have the courage. Ini kampusnya keren ya. Oh, this is IHOP. Dari segala macam. Okay, so I'll go next to Colombia. Let's go.
If you are in America and you're with some friends and you sit down for restaurant, what would you say to be careful, like if Muslim, you don't want to eat pork, so come to take your what can you say that's kind of polite. Okay. Any idea of what you would say? Like, or would you say, excuse me, I am Muslim. I don't eat pork. Or is there a different way you could say it? Any examples? Actually, there are many Americans, that don't eat pork, but they're not Muslim. Okay? Just say, you're looking at the menu, say to the man or to the woman who's serving, say, my doctor told me to not to eat pork. Can you tell me, does this soup or this salad, does it have any pork? They'll tell you. They'll say, yeah, this does, but not this. This is good. This is good. They will tell you. Okay? You don't have to say, I'm a religious man and I don't eat, like, kind of heavy. Okay, you can just say, my doctor said no. Can you help me? We're happy to help you, so it's not a problem.
Yeah. And most Americans are very sensitive anyway, and they won't offer. Is he singer?
Huh?
Oh, single.
Like la 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 singer? Oh.
So I will show you. This is New York. So Colombia. Lost my train of thought. But she's studying in Colombia. Where's Colombia?
New York City.
Hey. So degree, kalau 8 terlalu dingin banget. Oke, kita lanjut ya supaya menghemat waktu. Lagi Minnesota. Apa? Yang tadi kita cerita ini ya. Sama, orang kemana-mana jalan. Mr. Martin pernah cerita kalau universitas di Amerika tuh rata-rata di sebelah river, di sebelah sungai, right? University is usually next to a river karena zaman dulu sungai adalah metode transportasi. Sama di Minnesota pun ramah dengan international students. Di Minnesota ada nggak yang berhijab? Ada, gitu. So don't worry about that. Worry about the program. Worry about where you're going to stay. Worry about how you're going to be successful in the program. But cultural part, don't worry. Everywhere you go, you will find. Ya, saya sudah buktikan. Tadi banyak pertanyaan kemarin. Oke, satu lagi. Salah satu kalau untuk PhD candidate untuk doctorate program, baik dari kalau Fulbright kan dia bisa kasih sponsor untuk keluarga, tapi tidak dibiayai. Sedangkan kalau dari Kemendikbud atau LPDP, kalau tidak salah ada juga tunjangan untuk keluarga. Jadi kalau bawa anak Ini salah satunya juga nih. Kalau pilih universitas karena public school di US untuk SD sampai SMA itu gratis. Jadi kalau bawa anak, emaknya sama bapaknya bukan emaknya bapaknya doang yang sekolah di Amerika, tapi anaknya pun dapat US education. Itu salah satu benefit ya. So kalau bawa anak kita mesti pertimbangkan tinggalnya di mana, lokasinya di mana, school districtnya di mana, karena mereka berdasarkan school district. Jadi kalau tinggalnya di sini tuh anak nggak boleh sekolah di ujung yang lain. Jadi harus satu distrik dengan tempat tinggal. Jadi nanti kan di visa kan kelihatan tinggalnya di mana. Ya sudah, nanti anaknya harus sekolah di sekitar situ. Jadi kalau mau pilih sekolah, cari juga tuh di situ ada public school nggak, kira-kira berapa jauh jaraknya, ada bus school bus atau tidak gitu, supaya kan kalau mau antar jemput anak sekolah segala macam nggak terlalu menyulitkan gitu, right? So any question? Oh ya, kalau yang disebut kota kecil ya kayak gitu. Jadi pemandangannya dari ujung ke ujung itu kadang-kadang nggak lihat orang. That's my house. Nggak lihat orang loh, 5 menit 10 menit itu dari ujung ke ujung nggak ada orang. That's a small city in America. Tapi walaupun jauh di ujung, semua fasilitas tetap ada, 5G connection segala macam ada gitu. So jadi jangan khawatir kalau soal fasilitas kualitas hidup itu mau di kota besar mau di kota kecil sama, kenyamanan itunya sama. Okay, so dari teman LPDP sendiri kita kasih support yang tadi kita bicarakan ya dengan admission counseling. Admission counseling itu apa sih? Dari mulai kita cari universitasnya, cari lokasinya segala macam, nanti kita bimbing. Terus ada yang kedua ada GRE ya. Tadi kan ada, kalau misalnya tadi ada yang minta ke John Hopkins. John Hopkins tuh sewajib-wajibnya tidak bisa dimaafkan, harus ambil GRE. Karena memang untuk jurusan-jurusan tertentu GRE ini jadi salah satu indikator jangan sampai bisa masuk kuliah tapi tidak bisa lulus gitu. Jangan sampai nanti kita masuk di statistik yang 50%. So, GRE ini bukan konten ya. Jadi GRE ini, tes GRE itu American specific test yang isinya bukan konten. Isinya adalah pemahaman terhadap suatu masalah. Jadi ada 2 bagian. The English part to test your understanding, your comprehension. Ada 1 paragraf itu nanti ada pertanyaannya, kemudian dari situ kelihatan tuh nih paham apa enggak. Banyak high vocabularies di GRE. Kita punya flashcardnya ya. GRE itu banyak vocabulary yang jarang dipakai dalam bahasa sehari-hari, tetapi sering dipakai dalam bahasa ilmiah. Terus yang kedua adalah pemahaman kuantitatif, seperti matematika tapi bukan. Jadi bukan konten. Kalau kita kan sering kalau yang namanya exam itu konten gitu ya. Tahu nggak sih intinya, tahu nggak sih tentang suatu masalah? Enggak. Kalau GRE itu lebih ke pemahaman, lebih ke strategi untuk memecahkan suatu masalah. Terus yang ketiga nanti pada saat kita bikin research proposal, ini ada 1 connect dengan faculty member gitu ya, calon supervisor. Itu perlu liaison dan nanti kami akan bantu untuk cari calon supervisor yang tepat untuk Bapak Ibu. Any question? Or question for Pak Martin?
Cek. Baik, nama saya Soima Laila. Jadi I have guide my student to enroll Indonesia maju, then they as already now, but it's difficult to get. So they asked me if I have several maybe institution who provide for a proofreading for the. So can you tell me?
Contact us. That's what we do. That is part of the admission counseling.
It,
Martin?
Well, if I'm always happy to take money, of course, but yes, it's free.
It's
Yes,
free. It's
yeah.
the courtesy of USAID. Unfortunately. Yeah, that's our support for the students. So yeah, I have one thing about getting the LOA. We always suggest you will have 3 levels of schools. The top, your dream school, your Harvard, Yale, Princeton, or what. The second one is your target. Like, you will get it, but I have to work more. And your safety. Your safety is that you, for sure, you're going to go there. How do we know that? During the counseling, we will build that school list for you. So when you make the application, you'll have your safety. Jadi jangan semua Princeton, Harvard, Yale, and Stanford ya gitu. Tapi ada juga yang realistically speaking, student profile-nya itu cocoknya universitas yang mana?
Because they are a winner of science competition,
Yeah.
so trust that they.
Depends, really. Yeah, depends. Because again, they're not only competing with Indonesian students, they're also competing with with the world. So, maybe she's the best here, but it may not be, competitive enough for that school. That's why she needs to have the
Is this for
backup.
S2?
For bachelor degree.
Bachelor's degree.
For
Okay.
BIM S1.
Oh, B. Okay.
Yes.
For bachelor degree. Actually, they are got overall 8.0 in IELTS. Then for 1,500.
Okay.
Is it
1,600. For John Hopkins? But,
quite difficult?
yeah, it is. But remember, undergraduate, you have more competition. Northeastern, last year, they have 70,000 applicants, undergraduate. 4,000 accepted. Less than 10% for Northeastern. So, John Hopkins is probably low. So, John Hopkins, 1,600 in SAT, you need a couple of extra work. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that she can go to BU.
So where should I contact?
I'll give you my contact,
Okay, thank
or
you.
you can contact.
But Vivi, I don't understand something. You said that they should choose the dream school. This is the one I want.
Yeah.
Okay. But they should also choose the
Target.
target school, which means excellent school, but a little bit easier than the dream school. And then you should also choose safety school. Okay, so you're saying they need to
3
apply for 3 universities? Well, I mean, come on, these are Indonesian lecturers. How can they pay for application? Who has the money for something like that?
You can request for e-waiver.
You can find ways to
So it is.
so they don't
it
have to pay.
means it is free if
Yeah.
we apply with waiver.
Fee waiver.
Fee
Yes,
waiver.
you can apply for a fee waiver. Even on the for undergraduate, if she applies through Common App or she applies through John Hopkins is best if you go through Common App. On Common App, you actually have that section where you ask for requests.
Actually, BIM also provide for the fee, so it's never mind. It's not about the money.
What do you mean it's not about the money? Everything is about the money.
Yeah. You go through the Common App. On the Common App, you actually can request for a fee waiver.
Okay.
Yeah. Has she applied? Okay. This
And
contact.
then I wanna ask you about what about the proofreading for essay Fulbright? Is it provide time maybe?
Fulbright is actually right.
Will support what exactly?
The essay. I'm not sure. Maybe Pak Yos can answer.
For applying or after applying Fulbright or apply for the
For the university.
no for Fulbright
Oh,
before
the
they
Fulbright application?
yes, there are 2 points, right? The personal statement and also the study objective.
Right. So
So the question is, can teman LPDP provide that
can
for the proofreading for the study objectives and also the personal statement?
No, not for. It's a little bit like Prestasi. To remember to apply for Prestasi, nobody helped them. They had to do that themselves. We didn't help applicants. It's the same with Fulbright. But once you become a participant, they will help you, as we did in Prestasi, with pre-academic training. That's what she said today. They will help you with the universities, but you are on your own to join the program. Stasi was. We don't provide that. Well, we're a little bit different because we're going. There's no Fulbright. There's no. She's talking about Fulbright though. Talking about us or Fulbright? Right. Oh, that's what she's saying? Oh, okay. So, Fifi, can you just check? Is she saying that if somebody, the group here, some of them want to apply for Fulbright, and they would like somebody to check their documents, and we do that? That what she's actually saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is? Of course we can help you. We're available at any time for now, and I know you're going to say, okay, Martin, how much? Then I say to you, how much do you have for the, okay. Yes, the answer, sorry, I didn't understand your question. You said it right, I didn't understand. No, you said it well. Pat Jos was the one going, Martin, you are Bordeaux, you don't understand what he, yeah, we can. Fifi, I don't think that's what that's not your category, is it? That's more for us. Yeah, so tomorrow, are you going to be here tomorrow? You'll be here tomorrow? Okay. It's the same group tomorrow?
Yeah.
About tomorrow?
Jadi besok rencananya jam 1 siang kita akan ada sesi lanjutan. Bagi kalau bisa hadir seperti ini lagi, kalau memang ada kawan-kawan yang mau hadir lagi silahkan. Rencananya kalau memungkinkan kita mau bahas 2 hal. Jadi yang pertama terkait dengan ini, video ini saya dapat dari AMINEF juga, dari salah satu alumni yang berbicara tentang perbedaan study objektif dan personal statement. Jadi kita nanti coba lihat kira-kira apa sih perbedaannya. Beliau lumayan jelas menjelaskannya. Jadi nanti rekan-rekan di sini bisa mempelajari. Yang pertama, yang kedua, kita akan ngebahas tentang formulir Fulbright-nya. Membahas dalam arti kita akan lihat satu persatu poin-poin apa yang harus diisi. Sebenarnya sih kalau secara umum lebih banyak ke biodata, tapi dua hal yang paling penting memang. Kalau tadi ditekankan oleh juga Mbak Mita, personal statement dan study objektif. Itu yang essay yang paling menantang. Bukan sulit ya, saya nggak pakai kata-kata sulit, menantang. Ya, jadi besok silakan hadir lagi sekitar jam 1 siang di sini. Kalau ada kawan-kawan yang lain mau hadir, ramai semakin bagus.
Dengan persyaratan pada saat memilih university ya.
Izin bentar ya. Kalau semisal alternatif good atau ada
lebih teknis sehingga nanti pada saat 15 Februari itu peserta di sini sudah bisa apply dan memang di awal kami sudah ada komunikasi dengan Pak Yos. Nanti peserta yang akan mendaftar tahun 2023 akan kami bikinkan grup khusus. Jadi nanti akan ada semacam ASIS begitu dari USAID teman LPDP yang akan membantu baik dosen maupun alumni yang start apply-nya tahun 2023. Jadi nanti follow up acara ini adalah apply tahun 2023. Nah karena 2023 bahkan nanti kalau lolos kan 2024. Nah harapannya di tahun 2024 itu nanti ada di antara kita yang sudah bisa meraih beasiswa Fulbright. Begitu Mas.
Itu untuk itu Pak Adi, untuk nanti kan besok saya ikut Zoom ya.
Ya.
Ya. Nanti kira-kira saya bisa menghubungi siapa gitu.
Nanti dari panitia sudah disediakan, nanti Pak Nanang bisa dari pasca sarjana, nanti saya juga bisa, tadi Ibu sudah punya nomor saya Bu ya, nanti juga bisa.
Soalnya kan begitu.
Ya memang belum. Jadi nanti kan setelah acara ini nanti kan kita akan tahu berapa yang benar-benar serius, yang serius akan apply di tahun 2023. Jadi yang masih belum serius tidak akan kami masukkan ke grup, tapi yang benar-benar serius akan kami masukkan ke grup setelah acara besok Mas, begitu.
Ya.
Ya.
Berarti apa namanya untuk menghitung serius atau tidaknya berarti ikut Zoom itu
dia akan pasti apply yang Februari.
Oh iya.
Yang apply Februari 2023. Karena kan waktunya cukup lama nanti, ada setahun begitu, ya.
Siap,
ya.
Pak Adi. Makasih banyak ya.
Oke, sama.
Ini ada tambahan sedikit, nanti Bapak Ibu selama 1 tahun persiapan ini tolong banget digunakan UPT bahasa Inggris ditingkatkan, karena nanti pada saat pelatihan GRE saya harap bahasa Inggrisnya sudah cukup untuk mengikuti gitu ya. Jadi nanti tolong di push ke UPT ya Pak.
Menambahkan sedikit, jadi kenapa kita kemarin mengundang AMINEF Fulbright, karena waktu di coaching klinik pertama itu banyak masukan dari para dosen, ternyata sudah secara usia itu sudah di luar persyaratan dari LPDP. Makanya kami dari sini mengundang Fulbright. Jadi tapi kalau saya lihat di sini banyak wajah-wajah baru juga, mungkin yang beda ya dengan yang ada, beberapa yang sama tapi ada juga yang baru, sehingga kalau nanti kira-kira, karena kan Februari 2023 kan sudah hitungan 2 bulan lagi ya. Kalau memang kira-kira setahun lebih sih, karena kan baru Desember 2022 ya. Tahun depan. Kalau memang kira-kira tidak bisa ke AMINEF atau tidak bisa ke Fulbright, masih ada nanti beasiswa LPDP. Gitu. Jadi nanti LPDP itu kemungkinan akan dibuka juga di tahun depan. Pastinya saya belum tahu, bisa jadi mungkin antara bulan April atau Mei. Jadi siap-siap saja dari sekarang seperti yang Mbak Vivi sampaikan, nilai TOEFL-nya harus ditingkatkan dari sekarang. Perbedaan sedikit ya, perbedaan Fulbright dengan LPDP adalah kalau Fulbright dia sudah jelas-jelas minta nilai TOEFL itu S2 minimal 550, S3 575. Dan di Fulbright itu tidak ada persiapan pelatihan bahasa. Kenapa? Karena memang mereka sudah siap untuk berangkat. Makanya kan kalau kita lihat dari alur yang diberikan Mbak Mita tadi, tes di Februari, berangkat di tahun yang sama. Tapi kalau di LPDP itu biasanya
Pak Yos tadi yang di Bu Mita tadi berangkatnya tahun depannya Pak.
Oh, tahun depannya. Ya, tahun depannya, tetap tahun depannya. Ya. Nah, kalau misal di di LPDP itu ada yang diberikan program pelatihan bahasa, ada yang tidak. Tapi biasanya kalau LPDP yang bahasa khusus yang melambat dari kategori afirmasi. Nah, dari Jawa Tengah itu tidak dianggap sebagai, tidak masuk dalam kategori afirmasi, maka harus mempersiapkan bahasa secara mandiri.
Termasuk kalau LPDP harus sudah dapat LOE, Pak.
Nah, kalau di LPDP sebenarnya LOE itu kalau kita jadi kan LPDP itu ada beberapa kategori nih. Kalau yang kita melamar melalui kategori PTUD, Perguruan Tinggi Utama Dunia, itu wajib ada LOE. Tapi kalau yang lain, yang reguler, misal kita lamaran reguler, itu tidak mesti. Jadi kita bisa dapat beasiswanya dulu. Nanti kalau kita sudah dapat beasiswa, nanti dikasih batas waktu 18 bulan untuk dapat LOE. Saya ini ngomong tidak mewakili LPDP, ini hanya berdasarkan informasi yang saya dapat di websitenya LPDP.
Kalau mau kejar LOE dulu, nanti berarti ke kami dulu gitu. Kami bantu dulu, push dulu dapat LOE-nya, sambil paralel daftar juga ke LPDP gitu. Supaya kadang begini, sudah dapat beasiswa tapi terus kemudian 18 bulan nggak dapat sekolah juga, waduh. Jadi mau push LOE-nya ke kami dulu, kami bantu sampai dapat LOE sambil paralel apply ke LPDP.
Sepertinya itu Jawa Tengah itu bisa dapat afirmasi. Soalnya kan permintaan afirmasi sepertinya ada 3 kan. Jadi kalau teman-teman dari keluarga prasejahtera misal, ya kan itu biasanya kalau mau di luar negeri itu biasanya kan kalau dari jalur reguler itu 6,5. Teman-teman bisa dapatkan 6. Nanti baru pengayaan bahasa di sana. Nanti ada pelatihan. Dan pelatihannya itu biasanya sepertinya di Bali. Di Bali itu nanti seperti dosen begitu yang ngajar. Jadi begitu. Sepertinya seingat saya. Itu aja, Mas.
Yang saya tapi nanti bisa di cross check lagi. Yang saya tahu itu kalau list afirmasi itu dia tidak melihat contoh seperti ini. Jawa Tengah, dia tidak begitu dibilang Jawa Tengah, tidak semua Jawa Tengah kena. Jadi ada yang kabupaten hanya beberapa kota aja. Gitu. Jadi dia akan masuk spesifik lagi. Biasanya list afirmasi LPDP mengikuti dari list yang diberikan oleh Bappenas. Nah, tiap tahun itu biasanya berubah. Saya belum dapat update yang terbaru. Nah, kalau memang bisa masuk dari kategori prasejahtera, itu bisa juga mungkin coba dicek lagi nantilah ke LPDP-nya, ke website LPDP-nya. Pertanyaan lagi ke Bu Vivi dan Pak Martin.
Halo, ya. Start with professor. Sorry. How is the advantages when have America? Can we so can be easier than other or not?
Tergantung dari universitas. Jadi contoh yang tadi ya, University of Washington, itu mereka malah tidak mahasiswa nggak bisa kontak profesornya. Jadi kalau sudah keterima, sudah admitted, nanti baru di-assign profesornya. Itu satu contoh ya. Yang contoh yang lain itu ada juga university yang kontak dulu misalkan dengan admission. Nanti dari admission dikasih tahu nih sama admission, saya maunya tuh research proposalnya seperti ini. Apakah nanti dari university itu ada profesor yang berminat untuk, karena kan itu PhD candidacy kan, jadi harus ada yang ngambil gitu kan ya. Nah, apakah ada yang berminat? Kalau misalnya ada, nanti akan dibalas. Ya, yang ketiga kalau sudah ada nama profesornya. Nama profesor biasanya dari publications kan. Nah, kalau dari publication nama profesornya, ada university yang publish nama dan email, ada university yang sama sekali tidak. Jadi tergantung dari universitinya. Kalau soal untuk lebih mudah dapat LOA atau tidak, itu tergantung juga. Makanya lebih baik kalau misalnya sudah tahu ini saya mau ke profesor ini, research proposal tuh harus selesai dulu. Yang tadi seperti Pak Kus itu pokoknya selesai dulu, sudah ada dulu bentuknya. Walaupun nanti itu kan fluid dokumen, bisa naik turun gitu, bisa tambah kurang segala macam, tapi at least udah ada bayangan dulu, sudah mateng, baru baru kita carikan profesor. So it really depends on the university.
Thank you.
Ya. Oh, okay.
I want to ask to Mr. Sometimes we need critics in our lives to get the bright futures. In your opinion, I want to know what is the differences between American student, especially in learning style. Who knows? Maybe one day we can continue our study. And I want to know the focus criteria personal awardee that is looking for from AMINEF beside Ms. Vivi said that it's not in every age we can apply, but it's focused on personal people, a personal person. What are the criteria that is looking for from AMINEF to us? Thank you, Mr.
Let's see, for your first question then about differences between American students and university students and Indonesian university students, about the same. The students are about the same, and I think you would be surprised, there are some American students who actually some problems with English. Okay, I know you're thinking like, oh no, the American, but they do. Some of them come from like kampung. They're very smart. Okay, like kampung people in Indonesia, they're smart, but where they live and all of that doesn't give them a very high vocabulary. So sometimes they're like you arriving and you're trying to learn the university level. The big difference is that most Americans who are at the university level are used to reading. Okay, sometimes not writing. Sometimes like writing, they are like you, but still they are used to reading. So when the professor says, okay, so I will see you next week, and please, before next week, please read this, and have this one, and don't forget the blue book, and also just one more, okay? Please read this for next time. And you are like, oh, what? Okay, now the Americans also are like, this is, but for them, not impossible. And they have ways also of looking very fast at what is here, what do I need. Indonesians usually are, okay, page 1. And that's one of the differences. Okay, but a good thing is that in America, like in Indonesia, often the graduate students make study groups. Okay, so in your class you might have 1, 2, 3. Let's get together in the library or someplace, and you just talk about. Okay, and sometimes they're very clever. They'll say, okay, 1, read this one. 2, read this. 3, you read this. 4, you read this. Then they come together and they say, okay, number 1, tell us, what is it? Okay, and sometimes it works very well. Okay, that was your first question. Let's see, the second question was, what's the second question about? It's in the, did you mean describing yourself in the interview or in the statement of purpose? Which one you mean? For the interview. So, by the way, let me just tell you something very important. For Fulbright, okay, I'm one of the interviewers for Fulbright. If you, inshallah, if you apply for Fulbright and you come for an interview and you see me, okay, do not say hello. Okay? If you go like, Martin, it's me, it's from Samaran, remember? If you do that, there's a chance that Fulbright could say, Martin, out, because it's not fair. Okay? So you can say hi after, but not before. Okay? It's just between you and me. Okay, so look at Yos is going, hello, Fulbright. Yeah. Mita, problem here. Yeah. Okay. So the interview people, we have a little bit of a problem because we are looking for something that is in the future. We are looking for something that you don't have yet. Okay. In some ways, what we want to know is something you don't even know. Okay, for example, will you work very well with people? Will you be a leader? Will you be the kind of professional who wants to move things forward? Or are you the kind of person who takes and keeps things? You don't know that. But our job is to ask you questions, okay, to see, can we see that in you? Can we see the future? Okay, for Fulbright, it's a lot of money, scholarship. Should we give you the money? Are you the future for Fulbright, and are you the future for Indonesia? Okay, and also another thing, are you the future of the university in America? You saw from Ibu Mita, saw all the Indonesian faces here of director, president, and minister, and all these people. And the U.S. universities want, that's the kind of student, when you're thinking, what does the university want? That's what they want. But nobody knows that. It's against Islam, it's against religion to gamble right? Gamble is playing the cards, doing these things. Shouldn't do that. Okay? But if you think about it, in a way, when you are sitting there at the interview table, we are gambling, not you, but the interviewers are gambling with a lot of money, millions and millions of dollars. When we go, she is good, give her the money. Really, what's the difference of just gambling the money away? We don't really gamble, but we have to judge what each person is saying about what will be the benefit. This is one question I sometimes ask the interview. I'll say, you look good. I like your papers. You said it's like really good, but I mean, really, why should we give you all of this money? Okay? And what's funny is that Indonesian women seem, when I ask this question, seem to think like, okay, and they answer. But Indonesian men often are like, like, why not? But what's the problem? I have this and I have this, and sometimes it's a little bit funny because they are like really fighting, and we like that. We like that when somebody is saying, I should be the one. You say, good, why? We're going to talk about this tomorrow, I think, a little bit, okay? But one of the things is that I want you just to remember right now is, you think that when you're applying for a Fulbright or you're applying for LPDP or some other scholarship, you think that when you're applying that all the people who send the scholarship applications, they arrive at the university or they arrive in Jakarta, LPDP, Fulbright, and you think it's like, hey, those are my scholarships here. What are you looking for? and you think it's very easy. You think for the interviewers and for the scholarship and the university, it's very easy because you have, like, let's see, here we have Bordeaux. Okay. No. Okay. Good. And you think that in the end we have, like, here are the good scholarship, here are the good applications. Not like that. The excellent applications are like this. Excellent. Yes, of course, Bordeaux is out. Okay. Now, the difficult thing is, what do we do? She is excellent. He is excellent. Okay. She's in pharmacology, excellent. He's in engineering, excellent. Okay, that's why the interview and your papers are so important, because all of you are excellent. I mean, especially this group. My God, you are lecturers in one of the top universities in Indonesia. I know your applications are going to be excellent. But then comes the question of, why should we give, please tell me, why should we give you, I mean you and you and you, why should we give you the money? Please tell us. Not because we think that you are like low and please tell us, like, no, not like that. Question is because you are excellent, and all we need excellent plus. We need somebody who shows the feeling, somebody who shows an idea for the future, somebody who shows an idea about leadership, somebody who shows a kind of thinking that is a little bit more than someone else. Ibu Fifi's thinking, oh my God, Martin's just going to go on and on. We'll talk about this tomorrow, okay? Free, no money. Okay, so Any other questions? Are you like thinking, this is like, oh no, it's like, yeah, like she's
Thank you so much.
oh,
Mr.
I guess it's prayer time. Schedule for tomorrow then is, what time do we? 1 o'clock.
Ya, para peserta mungkin nanti kami akan bikin 2 grup yang berbeda yang nanti akan kami asis dari KUI, USAID dan AMINEF. Grup pertama nanti grup yang prioritas nanti untuk para alumni yang masih memungkinkan untuk LPDP. Dan satu lagi grup untuk khusus dosen tetap yang akan mendaftar melalui FULBRIGHT. Jadi nanti akan ada 2 grup. Grup khusus untuk yang LPDP tadi dengan Bu Vivi sudah oke. Nanti akan kami asis juga. Dan satu khusus grup untuk yang FULBRIGHT. Jadi nanti mungkin besok siang bisa kita klasterkan, Pak. Mana yang akan ke LPDP, mana yang akan ke FULBRIGHT. Kira-kira begitu ya. Saya kira nanti akan lebih mudah untuk implementasinya. Ya mungkin nanti untuk yang FULBRIGHT nanti akan prioritas dosen tetap, ya alumni yang sedang S2 calon alumni. Untuk yang S3 karena usianya masih di bawah 40 itu nanti akan bisa ke LPDP juga. Masih ada pertanyaan atau cukup? Mungkin yang dari farmasi ataupun kedokteran ada yang ditanyakan? Ya, for tomorrow afternoon ya Pak, yang jam 1 siang. Jadi untuk besok cara pengisian form FULBRIGHT dan apa Pak Yos? Kalau yang pagi itu nanti yang sebagai PIC fakultas bisa ikut, karena besok pagi sebelum jam 1 kita akan ada pembahasan kerjasama dengan perguruan tinggi di Amerika Serikat, termasuk nanti di bidang joint research dan apa tadi Pak ya? Besok Pak, publikasi. Oh ya, joint research, publication dan student exchange dengan perguruan tinggi di Amerika Serikat. Nanti langsung dengan Pak Nanang jam 9 ya. Jam 9 ya. Jam 9 Pak Nanang ya? Ya, jam 9. Jadi besok pagi jam 9 untuk yang PIC fakultas. Karena tadi undangannya dari Pak WR4 Kaprodi juga diminta hadir, Pak. Ya, di sini juga iya.
Jadi ya mungkin Bapak Ibu mengulang Pak Hadi aja. Jadi besok akan ada 2 kegiatan. Jadi dari jam yang pagi jam 9 itu khusus untuk yang akan membahas peluang kerjasama dengan universitas di Amerika. Sedangkan yang jam 1 siang nanti itu sesi seperti ini lagi, coaching klinik. Saya cuma ingin tahu aja kira-kira besok jam 1 siang yang bisa hadir siapa aja ya? Pak Adi nggak sih? Ini udah pasti nih. Oke. Yang bisa ini offline ya, yang online mungkin nanti Bapak ya boleh. Kalau nanti ada yang mau ikut di luar ini juga silakan, nggak ada masalah. Karena walaupun besok sesinya mungkin lebih fokus ke Fulbright, tapi sebenarnya kalau kita lihat formulir beasiswa itu kurang lebih hampir sama. Gitu. Jadi yang paling penting adalah memang harus dibaca sedetail mungkin itu ya. Itu yang paling penting. Mungkin detailnya besok lah kita bahas gitu ya. Oke. Masih ada pertanyaan kira-kira Bapak Ibu di sini? So far so good. Oke, so nice. Sosis dong berarti ya. Oke. Ya.
Pak Nanang, ada tambahan Pak Nanang? Cukup, ya cukup. Pak Martin, you want to add something? Ya, Bu Rebecca, Anta, tambahkan. Cukup Pak sesinya Pak. Baik, untuk sesi hari ini kami cukupkan. Jadi sekali lagi kami ulangi untuk peserta coaching klinik hari ini besok jam 1 siang bisa hadir kembali untuk lebih detailnya pengisian form beasiswa dan personal statement dan juga nanti personal statement, cara menyusun personal statement dan mungkin ada tambahan gitu Pak ya. Ya, baik. Baik, para peserta yang kami banggakan, terima kasih atas kehadirannya pada pagi hari ini. Kami tunggu kehadirannya untuk besok siang. Dan selanjutnya adalah sesi foto bersama. Terima kasih, selamat sore, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ya. Mas Kuri, tim fotonya Mas ya?